In today's video, we'll explore some of the future stadiums in the United Kingdom, including Luton's new stadium project, upcoming developments from other clubs awaiting construction, and the redevelopment plans for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United and Newcastle. Power Court Stadium, Luton Town. Luton Town Football Club's new 25,000-seat home is already under construction, with completion expected by 2027. The Power Court Stadium will be one of the most distinctive developments in English football, seamlessly blending with the surrounding urban landscape. This stadium promises to be a unique feature of the city and a game-changer for Luton Town's future. City Ground, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest has big ambitions for their historic City Ground. The club aims to transform the stadium into a 50,000-seat venue, far exceeding their current plans of expanding to 42,000. The project includes redeveloping the Peter Taylor Stand and expanding the Bridgford Stand. While the final project details are still in progress, the club is expected to make the full proposal official by the end of the year. King Power Stadium, Leicester City. Leicester City has outlined a bold master plan to redevelop the King Power Stadium, focusing on expanding the East Stand. This extension, which will include a fan zone, public spaces, an event and entertainment arena, a 200-room hotel, a residential tower and retail space, will not only increase stadium capacity, but also transform the surrounding area into a vibrant community hub. Villa Park, Aston Villa. Aston Villa is preparing for a major redevelopment of Villa Park, increasing its capacity to over 50,000. The project aims to modernize the stadium into a world-class venue capable of hosting international tournaments. As one of the venues selected for the UEFA Euro 2028 bid, the redevelopment will see a £100 million investment in the first phase, contributing £120 million annually to the West Midlands economy and creating hundreds of jobs, attracting 1.7 million visitors each year. Emirates Stadium, Arsenal FC. Arsenal is also making moves to modernise the Emirates Stadium. The club plans to expand the capacity to up to 75,000, with upgrades to services, VIP sections, bars and restaurants. These improvements aim to enhance the fan experience and attract larger crowds to the Gunners' iconic home ground. Stamford Bridge, Chelsea FC. Chelsea's Stamford Bridge redevelopment plans are still in the early stages, but the aim is clear: increase the capacity from 42,000 to 60,000. Such an expansion would make Stamford Bridge one of the Premier League's largest stadiums. Despite the long history associated with the stadium, a complete rebuild or demolition could be on the horizon, with an estimated cost of £1.5 billion. Newcastle United, St James Park. Newcastle United could be set to invest around £1.3 billion in expanding and redeveloping St James Park. The proposal includes expanding the East Stand and Gallowgate End, potentially boosting the stadium's capacity to over 60,000. The Milburn Stand and Lees End, both over 2 decades old, would also undergo modernisation. Alternatively, the club could consider building a new stadium nearby, although that option could push the cost up to £4 billion and face legal challenges from those wishing to preserve green spaces in Newcastle's city centre. The decision remains crucial, with the club expected to consult fans before making any announcements. Old Trafford, Manchester United. Manchester United faces a critical decision: renovate Old Trafford or build an entirely new stadium. Some reports suggest the club could create the Wembley of the North, with a capacity of up to 100,000 seats, which would make it the largest stadium in the UK. Backed by the Old Trafford Regeneration Task Force, this ambitious plan could lead to the construction of a world-class facility with additional surrounding developments. Glanford Park, Scunthorpe United FC. Plans are underway to redevelop Scunthorpe United's Glanford Park into a more modern 11,000-seat stadium, costing around £30 million. Public consultations began in June 2018, outlining a reconfiguration of the stadium that will increase capacity and upgrade all 4 stands. Additionally, key worker accommodation with up to 160 units is included in the proposal. Once approved, this project will reshape Glanford Park into a facility fit for the future. Eco Park, Forest Green Rovers. The Forest Green Rovers Eco Stadium is set to be much more than just a football ground. Home to Forest Green Rovers, known as the greenest football club in the world, their vision reflects the sustainable ethos of their president, Dale Vince, the founder of Ecotricity. The stadium will be the centrepiece of a £100 million, 40-hectare sports and green technology park funded by Ecotricity. Designed by Zaha Hadid Architects, known for their innovation in form, materials, and technology, this ambitious project represents the future of eco-friendly football. However, at this stage, there's still uncertainty as to whether it will become a reality. Bramall Lane, Sheffield United. Sheffield United is set to expand Bramall Lane, focusing on adding 5,400 seats to the South Stand. If the project goes ahead, the stand will increase its seating capacity from 7,500 to just under 13,000, bringing new life to one of the oldest professional football grounds in the world. Subscribe now and be a part of our stadium-loving family. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and be the first to explore the secrets, stories, and history behind these colossal structures.